Hey guys, welcome back to the Cambridge RTG save. We're season 3, we're into December, a very busy month. We start with FA Cup football, which we'll play, and we'll follow up with 2 more play games, away from home against Sheffield Wednesday at Hillsborough, and then at home against Wigan in the league as well. And following that up with a simmed Papa John's Trophy Cup game against Sutton. I believe that's Sutton. I'll just view the fixture just to double check. Pretty sure that's Sutton. It is Sutton United. So we're going well in that cup. This is our first FA Cup foray this season. Hopefully we can go well in that competition. I'd like to go well in the FA Cup and obviously go well in the league. We had a little bit of a wobble at the end of the last episode, a couple of back-to-back defeats, but we're hoping to get back to winning ways today if we possibly can, to ensure that our league campaign isn't too unnecessarily held back. We obviously are 5th currently, but only 4 points off 1st, so we're right there. And Charlton have played a game more than us as well, I've just noticed as well. So if we can win our game in hand, whoever that may be against, then we will go above Charlton as well. So it's very much there for the taking with regards to the title this season. In every previous season, in 1 and 2, we've been kind of out of the picture of the top 2 until the very end of season 1, where we did stand a chance. But season 2, the top 2 were just long gone, and it was really only playoffs we could vie for on that occasion. So we're right in the mix for automatic, if not the title this season. But first off, it's time to concentrate on FA Cup football. Still no sign of Gwilt turning 16, although he has grown again to 69 now. Walsh has aged up to 17, annoyingly. But still waiting for Gwilt to turn 16, and then he'll be into the starting lineup because he's the same rating as Lloyd Jones now, who has peaked. Growth continually throughout the rest of the side, so really pleased with that, and more growth yet to come between now and the end of the season 2. Maybe even in today's episode we might see a little bit more growth as well. For now though, Accrington Stanley at home in the FA Cup is where we will start. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any more. There was a teaser of an episode 1 of a My Player save that's been going on Facebook on the YouTube channel a couple of days ago. So do make sure you check the channel page for that if you missed it. I'm just going to make sure that Accrington Stanley have all of their players in the right positions. And then I will see you at the Abbey Stadium. 4-2-3-1 for Accrington Stanley. Isherwood in goal. Clark, Amankwa, Proctor and Pritchard, they're back 4. Then Harry Pell and David Morgan in the midfield positions. John O'Sullivan, Rosaire Longello, Tommy Lee and Lewis Mansell up top at striker. Initially, I'm going to start with the stronger 11 in the FA Cup because I'd like to reach a game against a big side in the 3rd round. I would like to make it to the 3rd round. If we don't get a big side in the 3rd round, like a Premier League or a Championship team, that was supposed to go to the left back, then we will play with the rotation 11 in the FA Cup until we do end up either out or in a position to play one of the best sides in the country. Obviously, the lower rated side, rotation side, will play in the Papa John's later today, as we say, against Sutton United. So this is a good opportunity to put together a revival of sorts to recover from yesterday's poor results. And Joey is on fire this season. Arguably more so than ever before. We should win this with George. And he's done well, but Lloyd Jones isn't going to score from there. But Ollie Burke will score from there. Assist for Lloyd Jones. Goal for Ollie Burke. 1-0 Yellers. George Chapman tried to step in there. Teddy Coles and O'Sullivan fighting hard. Mansell also doing so in their midfield. He and Lloyd Jones having a little bit of a cuddle on the floor. We've won the ball back and we'll try and come forward again. Accrington were in League One. I can't remember if they've been relegated in this save. I don't remember playing them in the league this season so far. I would have to double check, but I don't think so. I think Accrington might have gone down at some point over the course of the opening 2 seasons. That's arguably a foul there, but Cooper will make the save. No advantage was played, so they played on and nearly scored themselves a goal. They still could from the set piece. It's not bad from Morgan, but Lancaster's header away is decent. Key quickly down the line to Lancaster. Both Key and Lancaster have peaked at their current ratings, but that's probably a good thing because it means that they won't massively outgrow us in the remainder of this season, and we'll be able to hopefully keep them on board for next season, which we hope will be Championship football. We should bloody well expect to be Championship football. Can't take us 3 years to get out of League One, surely. Chapman looking for Ollie Burke. Joey might have just been offside if I played the ball first time there. I see the man arriving in the middle, though, but Amankwa does well to get the block on it. And at half an hour played, we'll stay at just 1-0. Spin with Conde. And we'll try and come on a counter-attack. Kind of played behind Elijah Stone there, frustratingly. Josh Key has Lancaster here with him. And then there's Joey. And I'll just get the shot away early. Isherwood makes the save. Can Ollie Burke even win it back from Clark? The answer is no. We should keep our lead until half-time, though. We've looked the more likely to score the next goal in this game, he says, as Accrington are in and with a man over. But thankfully, we read it, and Josh Key is there to intercept. Perfect positioning from the young right-back. And at 73 rated, he must be one of the best in the division. At 73 rated, Lancaster must be one of the best wingers in the division as well. Joey's arriving in the middle. I'm going to have to go backwards, but unfortunately going backwards doesn't work on this occasion. And we'll stay continually at 1-0 as we approach half-time. You're finding well. And Chapman is here. And it opens up for George Chapman, but it struck against Amankwa, and unfortunately comes to an end there, that move. Oh, Jones, I overcommitted there, didn't I? Very much so. Josh Key will pick that off. They've been quite poor in their passing, Accrington, in the final third, and it is costing them the chance to create some opportunities on goal. We've been pretty good in this game so far. We could perhaps have been slightly better in the final third ourselves, with some better decision-making from me, but we're still doing relatively well here, and Joey is going to get played in. He'll find Elijah Stone. Unfortunately, that first touch is a bit too heavy. Close control there from Elijah Stone, and he has the pace to... Oh, sorry, the space to get the shot away and potentially score a second goal of the game. Joey could get it now. Oh, and will he ever? The only man in seasons 1, 2, and now 3 that we can consistently rely on to score me goals. He had a bit of a wobble in the early stages of Season 2, but did come good towards the end and has just been on fire in Season 3, as he was for the entirety of Season 1. That's why we turned the bid down from Rangers. Yes, Joey's older than some of the other players we sold, but he's been my top goal scorer every single season. If there was ever a player I was going to reject bids for, it was going to be Joe Ironside, especially considering he's a Cambridge player in real life as well, and someone that has been with us throughout the entirety of the save, and hopefully will continue to grow as well. Even at 30 years of age now, at 71, still not peaked. There is more to come from Joe Ironside in this save, but there's a handball in there from Accrington. There might not be more to come from them in this fixture. With the scoreline at 2-0 and looking relatively comfortable, we can probably look to rest some first-team players and start to rely on some options from the bench. Oh, nicely inside. Oh, beautifully played, Mansell. You could kind of tell when it left his boot, he hadn't quite got his angles right. It spooned up off it. If it bends a little bit more, maybe that sneaks in the far top corner. It wasn't as far away as it initially looked. But certainly, even still, that is their best attempt of the game thus far. We've made some changes. Ben Warman is on. Morley is on. And Sherdler is on. And hopefully, we will see this one out. 2-0. I'd love more, but I'm quite happy with just the 2, to be honest. Through to the next round of the FA Cup. We'll wait and see who we get drawn against in that next round. Can Warman get to that first? He's trying his best, but no. Mitchell Clark has the strength on him. Looking for the ball around the corner. Keane Brian has been a keen grower so far in this save. Only brought in as a, well, not a panic buy, but I haven't got many other options to look at centre-back buy when we lost Okadina, with the view of him actually dropping out of the starting lineup for Gwilt when Gwilt ages up. Oh, it's a dangerous ball, but again, it's poor and low. But it's actually going to be Lloyd Jones that comes out, and Brian is going to look like he's going to be a player that stays in the starting lineup for the rest of the year at centre-back, and perhaps we commit to a permanent signing of him next year. Obviously, he's one of our free agent loans at present, along with Conde in central midfield. But I'd be quite happy with both of them signing permanently after their performances so far this season. I'd be intrigued to know what you guys think of signing them permanently this season. Certainly think they've both put in the level of quality, or shown the level of quality to warrant signing permanently. And both could probably hold their own in the bottom end of the Championship. We might alternatively find ourselves with the money to sign players that are of better quality by the time we get to the Championship. Sunderland losing 2-0 to Forest Green there is a shock result, especially at the Stadium of Light. But we're through to the next round of the FA Cup. Joey Ironside now up to 72, and he has now peaked there, but hopefully next season he'll keep going again. We've listed a couple of players on the loan list. Here we go. Are we going to get any luck this time? Not yet, it doesn't seem, from the Youth Scout monthly reports this season. 5'8". He might be a wing back, perhaps, or a mid, but not looking too promising there. 74 to 94, 6'2". Maybe a CDM that could be changed back to centre-back. We'll wait another month for that. He's going to be rubbish. He's going to be rubbish. He's going to be even worse, and not really worth it either. It's tough with these ones, because you know that they're only going to be like early 50s. And are they going to have enough time to grow? I don't know. Please tell me Gwilt has grown. Never mind, we'll keep going. Sheffield Wednesday next. 5th versus 6th in the League One. And now Conde has also grown up to 72 as well. And he's peaked now at that level. Wednesday then. Joe Wildsmith in goal for them now. Of course, Bailey Peacock Farrell's loan expired at the end of the first season. Jack Hunt still at right back though. Modeste Bua in the centre-back position for them. A regen alongside Che Dunkley and Sam Hutchinson. Jaden Brown at left back. Beside Deli Bashiru still there in the midfield with Dennis Adeniran and Ifeanyi Matthew. Apologies if I've mispronounced his first name there. Tyrese John Jules up top at 70 rated. Josh Windass up at 68 as well. They've still got Sido Berahino there, as you can see on the bench. Scored a hat-trick against Cambridge in real life the other day. I think the less we talk about that, the better. Let's see what we can do then away from home at Hillsborough. Certainly, hopefully better than that 6-0 drubbing IRL last weekend. Let's get it done today, shall we? Important to not lose this with Wednesday being right next to us in the table. Why is it every time we play against a side that has the potential to have a kit clash with the referee, there is a kit clash with the referee? It's annoying. Elijah Stone out to Lancaster. I should get it back to Elijah Stone, and George Chapman can push forward here out of his feet. Shot comes in. Good save by Wildsmith. We scored early doors against Aki Stanley. We haven't scored early doors here, but we could still, if Lloyd Jones can win that header, which he does. He and Ironside end up on the floor. But the ball doesn't end up in the back of the net. Can we win that, though? Josh Key did just enough to put the Wednesday man off, and we have got possession back again. Lancaster finds himself central. Joey Ironside was calling for it there, but I couldn't squeeze it through to him. Oh, he might just be onside here, Matthew. He's right in behind. The timing of that run, absolute perfection. They've got the cover. The extra man over. But thankfully for me, Cooper is proving to continually be a very good signing. In goal, I've been really pleased with Cooper, and he does have room to grow much further than where he currently is too, so he could be a #1 goalkeeper for us all the way till Premier League level before we potentially end up buying someone that's slightly better. I'll look for Chapman on the edge of the box again, and there's a bit of space this time too. It's going to fall back to him there though. Here's Elijah Stone on his left. Don't finesse with Elijah Stone. Okay, good. Remember that. Challenge, challenge, challenge. Well up, Elijah. Joey's going to need some support. It is arriving. Here comes Ollie Burke. Going to need some more support, which is slowly getting here. That's going to fall nicely for Joey. And at full stretch, Will Smith keeps it out. Didn't quite have the body position to get much power on that, Joe, though. I did rush the shot, but I was wary of the defender closing me down. And, well, Chapman ducked underneath it. And it might have caught the keeper out. Keeper's not going to be caught out by that, though. He's come and claimed well. Having a good game at the minute, Wildsmith, annoyingly. In between the sticks, Chapman could win that, though. And we might be back towards their goal sooner rather than later. Caught from behind. Nastily from Deli Bashira there. Was that a Denaran? I'm not sure. One of the two. And number 8. Elijah Stone lines up with it. But, yeah, you can guess that Georgie Chapman's going to take the free kick. And we'll put quite a bit of power on it. And we'll try and have this on target, which it certainly is. But again, Wildsmith equal to it. We have bossed the opening half, as you see from the stats at the top of your screen. Or could see from the stats at the top of your screen. The past 15 minutes, we've had all of the ball and 4 shots on target as well. Certainly, Wildsmith is being called upon much more than he's probably used to here at Sheffield Wednesday. Conde. Oh, it's probably a bit rushed again with the effort, but we're going to pick up the loose ball. Wednesday just can't seem to get it away from their area. It just keeps coming back time and time and time again. Joey's with me here, and he's held off one defender, but he can't find the target on this occasion. We're getting close, but when it's on target, the goalkeeper seems to have the talent it takes to keep the ball out the back of the net. And Conde and Joey, look at Elijah Stone making a run forward. That's what you love to see. There is a bit of space out here for Jack Lancaster. Trying to work it on the floor. Hasn't really worked so far in this game, but it's opened up now for George. And still, Will Smith stands firm in that goal. He will not concede today, will he? Where's that going? Oh, just wide for another corner. Thought we'd finally had a little stroke of luck. Keeper's going to come and get that again. Having a great game, their number one. Just a real pain in my arse. And to be fair, actually, he's not their number one. I think he's got number 20-something on his back. But still, he's their best goalkeeper now this season. Elijah Stone looking for George Chapman. Can't get it under control. It'll be 0-0 at the break. And, well, are we going to be made to pay for not taking any chances whilst we've had this domination in the first half? Are we perhaps going to get one more chance? Oh, Whitvis looking for Ollie Burke. Oh, but his header is shite. Josh Key. Let's start the second half. How we played the first. Oh, what an important challenge. He might be in trouble here, but I don't think he should be sent off. At least on first look. We'll have a look at a replay, but Sam Hutchison takes a red card 4 minutes into the second half. Did he get any of the ball? Has he gone through Joey to get it? I think potentially so. No, we're in a perfect position for a free kick now. Let's have a look at that replay again and just see. Did he get the ball first? Or has he gone through Joe to get to it? The ball comes in. Joey's going to take a touch. And, yeah, he's taken Joey out first. In fact, I'm not even sure he actually gets any of the ball, actually. Looking at it in closer detail. As the ball comes in, does Sam Hutchison actually ever touch the ball? Not really. I mean, that's a justified decision then from the referee as far as I'm concerned. And we literally couldn't be closer to a penalty, could we? The free kick is on the line. But the letter of the law, on the line should be a penalty. Chapman will take it. Green time this. And we should be 1-0 up. Oh, yellow timed and over the bar. We won't get a better set-piece opportunity for the rest of the game, or arguably for the rest of the season in any game. I should really have managed to get that into the back of the net. If that's green timed, we're 1-0 up. They have made a change. So at the minute, striker Tyrese John-Jules is playing at centre-back, which might explain why there was a little bit of misshape to their defensive line. I'm sure they'll make a change to bring on a centre-back sooner rather than later. Ironside will look for Chapman here. I'm going to try and force it wide and stand it up towards the back post, where Joey will do that. It's him again. Joey Ironside makes the difference for the umpteenth time. Cambridge 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0. If only that could have happened in real life. Here's Massimo Luongo off the bench. Well, isn't that just typical? A quick ball, a quick shot, super accurate into the bottom corner, and buried out of nowhere, just across loads of space. Quick first time ball. I overrun it with Conde. It's probably my fault for letting it open up quite like that. But Josh Windass was taking no prisoners there, was he? Look at the accuracy of that shot. That's unbelievable. Cooper at full stretch can't get there. Typical FIFA, but you just have to deal with it. We do have a numbers advantage still. So hopefully that second goal for us will still come. And it will still ensure that we get the win. It's just that it will be not a scoreline to 0. In fact, George Honeyman could have a crack from here, but that's well blocked. Nicely intercepted by Josh Key. Trying to get it out of his feet, which he's done well. Elliot List has the runner of Lancaster. Will delay and delay. Then actually use Josh Key. And then look for Lancaster. Lancaster was still onside there a moment ago. Honeyman, I need a runner. Oh, it's too late from Elijah Stone. Elliot List, we've still got Lancaster out wide. Try and stand it back up into the middle and get it away from the defender. We haven't done that well enough. Lancaster. Elijah Stone is here. Elijah Stone, well blocked. Warman will recover the ball. I need good dribbling from him Teddy Coles is there in support. We're really putting the pressure on now, aren't we? Here's Lancaster in the middle. Jack from the edge of the box, well blocked. And for some reason it changed to Conde there, not to Elijah Stone, who the ball was trickling past. That's fucking annoying. And with 8 minutes to go, it looks like actually we're going to get a really frustrating draw here. At half-time, we felt maybe it was going to be 1-0 Wednesday. Well, they have got their one. If they score a 2, I'll be really pissed. They could do. Matthew has the options to play in here. Windass around the corner to Brown, trying to stand him up. Brilliant tackle. Drill it this quickly to Elliot List, and we'll try and catch him on the counter at pace. But Elliot List is too quick for his own good and has run straight into a Sheffield Wednesday man. Now, Josh Windass doesn't have much in the way of support here, and Teddy Coles gets a nice interception on that. Now then, we thought there might be a last-minute winner, and we thought it was probably going to go Wednesday's way. Can it go ours? 3 minutes added on at the end here. Lancaster will turn and look for support. Here's Elijah Stone. Elliot List is there. Honeyman is forward with me. List turns the wrong way. Oh, I tried to turn to his left, and he spun to his right into the defender, which is obviously what he does, despite holding the stick to the left. Never mind. 2 points dropped for sure. The 10 men of Sheffield Wednesday, even when they had 11 men, were just battered all day. 18 shots! 1 goal! Yep. Just happens that way sometimes, doesn't it? We'll head into the next game in the league and hope to be just as creative and, fingers crossed, a lot better at putting the ball in the back of the net. I am looking to sell George Honeyman in January, so I will accept that bid from Trabzonspor. We added him onto the transfer list in between episodes, and already some interest, which is good. Glad that the players are happy now. We're still 5th, only 2 points off 2nd. How far are we off top now? They're pulling away a little bit, MK Dons at the top. 6 points the gap, but we're still within 1 game's swing of that 2nd automatic promotion spot. So hopefully, with this next game against Blackpool, oh, sorry, not Blackpool, Wigan, that point swing will swing, and we'll catch Blackpool. Oh, why can I not talk all of a sudden? Let's just go and play Wigan. 4-2-3-1 again for Wigan Athletic here, with Rick Wooler in goal. Max Power at right back, Curtis Tilts, Jack Watmore and Luke Robinson. Graham Shinney and Tom Naylor holding, with Lang, Edwards and Keane as the 3 sat behind Stephen Humphreys. We're going to sat mid-table, obviously in the not too distant past. They were Premier League and, well, winning the FA Cup on their season on the way out of the Premier League. So they are a big side for this level in recent times, although still not traditionally or really ever a massive club, but they do have a half successful recent past. They certainly should be better than 16th or 17th in this division, that's for damn sure. But we will try and get ourselves a little bit higher up in the Division 1, that's proper old school calling it that, isn't it? In the League 1 table. No early chance in this game, though. Forward there to Will Keane and Shinney. They're being patient in their build-up here, Wigan. I can appreciate that. I can respect that. We do the same. But if they're going to give it away like that, I'm not going to respect you so much so that... Oh, bloody teammate got in the way. Conde had to run around Chapman. I'm not going to respect you so much so that I'm not going to stick a foot in and absolutely nail you if the opportunity offers itself. We are going to show no mercy despite respecting Wigan's quality. Good save by Cooper to deny them an opening goal of the game. Here's Will Keane. And Lang. Out to Max Power. Wow, out-muscled twice, but still, we're going to have the ball. Power again. Oh, finds a lovely ball into Lang, and he's got support. Quick 1-2. I can't get away from them. They can't get away from me even. Why is my phone ringing? Go away. Oh, if they score now, I'll be so annoyed. Good block. Oh, are you serious? Are you serious? I need to stop my phone ringing so it doesn't vibrate on the desk and ruin the mic audio. I get a block on the shot, and then that happens. What happened to Cooper? It's a good block. Cooper committed to a dive, and then... How is your luck, Ches? How is your luck? Not very good against blue and white striped opposition, it seems. Cooper with a pump forward. Ironside wins it well. Lancaster needs to hold the ball up, and he's done that just as impressively. Joey getting away from the men that were around him. Looking for Ollie Burke through the gap. Come on then, this has got to be the equaliser, surely. Ollie. Jack. Yo, did the keeper get a touch? He didn't, but he didn't need to because Lancaster's shot was off target. That was the chance we were waiting for to get the first goal of the game for us. That's a loose cross. That's not very well played. And Lloyd Jones will come away. Ollie Burke twisting and turning. Conde will not let in front of George Chapman. He will look for the right back. Josh Key will get onto it and look for Chapman again, actually. He will look for Joey, who's in the box. Oh, but can't get his shot away quickly enough. Can we challenge to that? I can't even get to it quickly enough with anybody. Naylor out wide, and Wigan will come forward again. It's been frustratingly difficult to get the ball off Wigan Athletic in this game. They haven't had much possession, but when they are in possession, I can't seem to tackle them. I just have to wait for them to be wasteful with it and pass it back to me. Actually getting a tackle in on a Wigan man has been really, really tough. Burke into Chapman. Good first touch on this occasion. We'll use the left back first, then look for Ollie Burke, who will then look for Joey Ironside, and that is what you call a beautiful goal. Swept from one wing to the other. We have ourselves a potential point, but I won't be satisfied unless we win it, considering the nature of their first goal. Good finish, though, and the keeper didn't even bother diving for it. Let's do that one more time. Let's get all 3 points, please. Oh, it's just evading me by a millimetre each and every time I get near it. Charlie White to Lang. Oh, I just can't get rid of it. Corner for Wigan in the 90th minute. Don't. I'll bring that down. I'll look to counter. 2 minutes added on. Jack. Oh, Jack, you got to do better. Oh, I thought he had the pace to get away. He still does have the pace to get away, but time is probably going to get away from me. Look for a big switch. It's going to be a 1-1 draw against Wigan. It's 2 points dropped again. So frustrated at the nature of their goal, but what can I do at times? I tried my best to ensure that the content wasn't affected by the audio with regards stopping the vibrations of the phone. I mean, to be fair, I got the block on the first shot, so I thought it was going to be fine. Then they scored a bloody rebound instead. Right, Sutton in the Papa Johns. We will sim with our rotated 11. They should still be strong enough to see this game through, and indeed they are quite comfortably. Shedler with the first. Stone off the bench for Honeyman after 46 minutes gets the second. Through to the next round of the Papa Johns. And, of course, through to the next round of the FA Cup as well with our win over Accrington. Honeyman sold. He's now going to go on the 1st of January, which we'll get to in tomorrow's episode. Mansfield, Cheltenham, Rotherham and Wimbledon to come in tomorrow's episode. That's Donington? Doncaster, presumably, if it's on a weekday. In the Papa Johns? Yes. So the next round of the FA Cup is yet to be drawn. Presumably it'll come on that Saturday the 6th. So the game against Sunderland will be moved. Unless it comes on the 30th, in which case the Wimbledon game will be moved. Either way, we're going to end up having a game moved for FA Cup football. 2 wins and 2 draws today, which is better than the 2 wins and 2 defeats yesterday. But still, we feel like we've dropped points in those 2 league games, which is so frustrating. Sometimes you just have to take it on the chin and say that luck isn't with you. Perhaps I should have prioritised, just left the audio and just concentrated on not conceding. I felt like I was in a position to be able to pause, stop it, and continue and be fine. I was wrong against Wigan. I apologise. It won't happen again. We stay in 5th. 4 points off Blackpool. And MK Dons continue to race away at the top. We've got 4th place Cheltenham tomorrow. We also have 15th place Mansfield. 20th placed Accrington. And where were Rotherham? Oh, I just completely missed Rotherham. Rotherham are 6th. So we'll play Cheltenham, we'll play Rotherham, and we'll play Mansfield. And as things stand... Whoops, no, don't go into that game, Ches. As things stand, Wimbledon are by far the lowest in the league. So they will be the game that we sim. Alternatively, we might have an FA Cup game there. So we might play it by ear and end up simming Cheltenham or Rotherham. In fact, do I sim Mansfield to ensure that if the FA Cup is drawn, we are in a position to play that game. I'm going to do that just to cover my back. Let's quickly sim Mansfield then at the end of today's episode. We get a 1-0 win thanks to Elliot List off the bench. Taking a risk there doing that, but it's a risk that pays off, and we got 3 points, and we're up to 4th, and we're still 4 points off those players higher up. Clean sheet leader again. Morley wants more games. He's still in the squad, Aaron, so don't worry, pal. He's in the rotation 11 there. The FA Cup hasn't been drawn yet, has it? We've got a full week till the game against Cheltenham then tomorrow. And, well, it'll be Cheltenham, Rotherham, and then either Wimbledon or an FA Cup game at the end of the month of January. Of December even. Headed into January, where I don't know as really I want to do anything in the transfer window. I don't really feel like I need to replace George Honeyman because we have Adam May. So I'm quite happy with how things are. Let me just quickly check at the end as well. Are you 16 years of age? Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I'll see you then.